Thank you to all of you for following this press conference after a long and intensive Foreign Affairs Council, the longest and the more intense that I remember. Obviously, the main topic was the situation in Ukraine. In Ukraine, Russia has created the biggest threat to peace and stability in Europe since the Second World War. In Europe, the biggest threat to peace and stability. We are at a critical juncture. Everything we believe in, and it has been framing our lives, international rules, principle and progress achieved since the end of the Cold War, all that is being challenged. And we have condemned the Russian military build-up close to Ukraine, their increased ceasefire violations and provocations from the Russia-backed separatists in eastern Ukraine. We have also condemned actions, staged events, and information manipulation that are clearly aimed at creating a pretext for military escalations against Ukraine. It's a classical way of behaving. You create pretext for military escalations. We commend Ukraine for its restraint in face of this intimidation and violations of Minsk agreement and international law. We have, at the meantime, while we were discussing inside the Council meeting, we were following the discussions of the Russian Security Council with a strong concern. We understand that the final decision has not been taken yet. And we call upon President Putin to respect international law and the Minsk agreements and expect him not to recognize the independence of Luhansk and Donetsk Oblast. And we are ready to react with a strong, united front in case he should decide to do so. We expect that he will not, but if he does, we will react with a strong and united front. Today we have had Foreign Minister Kuleba, and we have reaffirmed our unity, our resolve and solidarity with Ukraine, because the Ukrainian security is our security. And we will continue supporting Ukraine on all fronts. Today we have adopted formally the decision proposed by the Commission and provide 1.2 billion euros in macro-financial assistance to Ukraine. We have also decided to provide support to the Ukrainian army with an Ukrainian professional military education developed on the European Peace Facility. And we will increase our support against cyber attacks and countering disinformation. We will send a mission of experts to help Ukraine to face cyber attacks. We have been also looking on the possibility of a joint session of the Foreign Affairs Council with Ukrainian partners in Kyiv. I want to confirm that our embassies and diplomatic missions remain open and fully operational, with the single exception of one country. All others remain at Kyiv. Their embassies are there, open and operational, 26 plus the European Union delegation. It will be soon 8 years since Russia invaded and illegally annexed Crimea. And I want to repeat once again that any further aggressions against Ukraine will have a strong answer from the European Union. But I want to add that this will also apply to Belarus. Should an attack be conducted from its territory or with its involvement? Belarus is being dragged into the crisis, is losing its sovereignty with the non-transparent deployment of Russian forces. Belarus is losing their nuclear neutrality. It's in a process of satellisation with respect to Russia. Now it's up to Russia, to the Russian leadership, to decide how they want to be seen by the international community and by history.